Hey everyone, welcome back to Ragtag Stacking. In today's video, I want to talk a little bit about these gold and silver coins and what's going to happen to them when the queen eventually dies. I mean, she's not getting any younger, you know what I mean? She's no spring chicken. She's up, I think it's like 95 or 96 years old now. So yes, just like everyone, she's eventually going to die. You know, everyone dies. But there are certain things that are in place after the queen dies, and then the next one will be, King Charles. They are going to have to update the money. So they actually have an operation in place for, when things eventually happen. They already have, it's called London Bridge. So it says when she does die, London Bridge will commence. So when London Bridge falls, this is the place that comes in. It says which is a secret plan which will see a number of things put into place. One of the things is the announcement that Prince Charles will become king, which is expected to officially happen the day after the death. So yes, all the countries that do have the queen on the coin will have to be replaced with the King Charles. And I'm not exactly sure how long that takes or when exactly they will start that process. But it says new currency will be printed and distributed out all over the UK, with the old currency gradually phased out. So I was thinking about this because obviously there are a lot of bullion coins that have the queen on it, to a lot of people's dismay. You know what I mean? There's some people where this is a deal breaker. They don't want to have the queens on their coins. And it's your stack. If you don't want to have something in there, then yeah, don't buy it. There's plenty of other options. But for me, I'm fairly indifferent to it. I don't really care. But this seems like it might be an opportunity to get some low mintage coins because, let's just say the queen passes away tomorrow. Well, that's quite early in the year. And if there's a plan in place to get all of the old currency out and get the new currency with the King Charles on it, and as we all know, there are some very popular coins that have the queen on it. You got the Maple Leafs here. That's the Koala. You got a Kookaburra. This is the Royal Canadian Mint Queens, the Creatures of the North series. Got some coins from Nui. You know what I mean? There's a lot of coins on there that have the queen. So it's fairly early in the year. So if the queen happens to die tomorrow, February 15th, then they're only going to have like one full month of Queen Elizabeth production on these 2022 versions of these coins. So potentially you could have a very low mintage of 2022 coins with the Queen's face on them before the transition to King Charles. And again, they said for currency, this is legal tender, you know what I mean? So the countries that have these bullion coins, it is officially currency, like it is legal tender. So I'm assuming that these bullion products and collector products will go through the same process at the same time as circulated currency. I wouldn't think that they would, just do it separately. It just might as well do it in all one fell swoop. Just get the king onto the currency and then the bullion coins, the investment grade stuff. And yeah, if that happens early in the year, then you could potentially have some low mintage Maple Leafs and all the ones that have the queen on it, because it was just a very small amount of time that they were actually minted. And again, for later in the year, let's say that Queen Elizabeth does live on throughout 2022, but she happens to pass away in late September. So you have late September into October. They do a bit of a transition. Then you're going to be left with maybe two full months of the 2022 coins with Charles on it. If the queen were to die in February, then the majority of that year, the coins, I'm assuming, would be minted with King Charles on it. But if she does pass away like in that September, October range, then the transition will happen and Charles will be on the coin for the smaller amount of time in 2022. So it's not really going to change the way that I stack. You know what I mean? I like Maple Leafs. I like a few of the coins that have the queen on it. And I'm going to continue to pick up at the same clip, the same amount that I usually do. And if it just so happens that one of these scenarios takes place this year, then yeah, 2022 could potentially have some low mintage coins with the queen on it. So I'm sure it's the entire monarchy that people don't like. I'm sure there's not a lot of people that say, oh, I hate Queen Elizabeth, but I love Prince Charles. I can't wait till he's king. You know what I mean? There's going to be a disdain and a dislike for these coins, no matter which member of the monarchy, the head of the monarchy, is on the coin. So I do know that a lot of people don't care if there'll be a potential for low mintage. They just don't want the monarchy or the queen on their coins. And as I said, I'm not here to change anybody's minds. It's just something that I was thinking about with, you know, the queen being so old, and, you know, with being that age, it could be any minute with when they pass away. And again, it could make a possibility, or it could create a scenario where a few of the coins that you like to pick up and that you like to stack could potentially be a very low mintage. But let me know what you guys think. As I said, I have talked with people on both sides, people that are like me, indifferent, don't really care too much about the queen being on the coins. And if you are on the other side, if you boycott anything with the queen on it, you don't like any of those coins, and yeah, there'll be nothing that will change your mind, I'd like to hear from you as well. And it feels weird with the display. Very rarely do I flip the coins over where it's showing the queen. If I have a display here, I like to have it with the obverse side up. But yeah, I think this might be the first time that I've used a display here where all of the coins are flipped onto the queen side. And yeah, I know that there might be some people that are grinding their teeth just looking at it. But again, you know, that's just the way that I stack. But anyways, that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and hope you come back for the next one. Thank you.